naririnig. Tulad sound sa surf.
Okay, do I have a sound test, mic test? Hello? Hello? Okay, do I have a sound? Okay, there you go. I already find there's a sound now. Okay, there we're gonna go and present again. We're gonna repeat this one more time. Okay, so we're going to present from the start. All right, welcome everybody. This is our tax savings and bookkeeping tips for you guys. I'm Christopher, IRS acceptance agent, Quickbooks certified, and IRS tax professional for more than 11, 12 years. So what we're going to do is we're going to do tips for you because there's already a deadline, April 17. Even April 15 falls on the weekend, so that's why we have April 17 that you can still file, but do not online. All you have to do is go and organize your books and tax. For non-account owner, plus at the end of this present, ERC Payroll. The webinar will last for less than 30 minutes. Q&A session. Participants are encouraged to type their question, but if you want to have a one-on-one, all you have to do is go to our website and click the 30-minute free consultation. Then be part of our gift card raffle on our YouTube channel. There. And then how I started all the way from the Philippines 2010, and this is my twin brother. What I always said is you'll have a bigger why and able to make it easier for things that you want. And at the end, I really wanted to be an entrepreneur because it gives me more time freedom, so I can visit my family. Being an immigrant, it's really difficult in terms of time and social life. That's why I started here in the US as an operating room nurse. But after I work, I've been selling. Okay. And then one of the presentations I attended, there's an accountant who told me 2011 that I have a potential to run a tax company. Then 2011, I never looked back. I did learn a lot here in the US. I've been doing this for more than 11 years now. That's why in return, I did do provide presentation for other business owners who would like to learn how to start a business, tax savings, and those kind of other tips, especially for the business and people that would like to become an entrepreneur. So the company was born in 2015, YCO Tax. YCO is my last name. So we are an all-year-round, all-in-one tax, payroll, and bookkeeping service solution. With our past experience, we were able to become the business person of the year here in Lower RGB in South Texas. Also, we have become an IRS certified agent where we help immigrants that would like to file their taxes, but they don't have tax ID number or they don't even have a bank account. We can definitely help them to apply for a tax ID number. So all of these presentations will be available on the YouTube. Check our publications. And if you would like to connect with me, you have the YouTube, we have LinkedIn and Facebook. Just a disclaimer, this presentation or material has been prepared for informational purposes only. It is not intended to provide and should not be relied for tax, legal, or accounting advice. Examples of the materials in this webinar are only for illustrative purpose and should not be relied for technical answers. The YCO Tax is a virtual outsourced tax and bookkeeping company, and we're not associated on any institution that is a private business providing resources for small businesses. If you're tired of doing it yourself, I have not so good news because the IRS, on the 2022 is the tsunami of IRS audits. Are you guys using Schedule C, sole proprietor, LLC? They are after with you. So that's why you have to avoid the trial and error approach that will cause the IRS red flags, which paralyzes your business. A classic example, we have Gloria. She owns a business. She's considering getting more funding resources. What are the things she needs to keep in mind? Whatever you guys are, either you're submitting your tax return, organization of your income and expenses are really the core and the forefront of any accuracy on the financial statements. That's why tax planning and tax savings don't happen at the end of the year. It doesn't happen on April 15. It happens during the year. Monthly, quarterly, you need to have an advisor with you. That's why we're creating, and speaking of advisor, we create the word accountant. So for the acronym, and for you to easily remember, letter A, you need to avoid the mixture of accounts. When we say mixture of accounts, when Gloria started her business, she's been using her personal checking and personal credit card to do purchases. If you really want this business, you can start the first year. It's okay to have a personal checking and credit card. But on the second year, you need to consider applying for a business like DBA, sole proprietor, or LLC, because in that case, the IRS would know that you're serious on your business and not a hobby. So because when you apply for a business, it allows you to open a business and business checking and business credit card. It's easy for everybody. It's easy for you to sort out at the end of the year. It's easy for your tax preparer or accountant to see your financials, and it's easy for the IRS. Because right now, if you keep doing it for the 5-10 years that you're only using your personal for the business, that will cause a red flag and then might consider that your business is really a hobby, especially if you estimate everything. All right, so next, for Gloria, she has to cut back on manual reporting. So before, Gloria was bringing so many shoe boxes of receipts. If you're still using shoe boxes, that's the thing on the past. I highly recommend that you subscribe on accounting software like QuickBooks, because here you can actually, all your income and expense transactions can be thrown on the QuickBooks software online, and that would, you would be able to sort it out, but also your bookkeeper can have guest access to sort it out for you. All right, so that's why you have to cut back on manual reporting. Then it's easy at the end of the year. It's just a one-page report of your profit and loss. Because the problem with the paper receipts, you can actually download, but Chris, what about paper receipts? Let's say you go to Walmart and you buy a lot. It's mixed. All you have to do is download the receipt tracker, or receipt tracker mobile app. That is, you can download that. There's only a subscription. Also, the mileage tracker, you can also download that through your mobile app. And most of these things can be integrated on QuickBooks Online. All right, because they said time is money. Next, another C, count with experience. If I'm a full-time business owner, like what I learned from self-made millionaire is, if you're the smartest person on the company, you are in the wrong company. What you have to do is find people that are experienced, lawyer, lenders, SBA lenders. I would find another mentors that will guide me to run my business efficiently. That's why initially, if you want to build your business, build it in a deeper foundation, people that have experience. Because they said the trial and error, it's like blind leading the blind. If you don't know about taxes, do not just do or guess it. Because once you always guess your numbers on your taxes, with the 3 years, it can open a case for 1 year, and then that will just have opening kind of forms for the past years, because there's a pattern. For example, if Gloria keeps putting uniform at 800 expenses, 800, she keeps estimating, that's like a red flag to the IRS. That cannot be possible for you just to have a flat number on your expenses. There's always decimal points. There's always odd, even numbers there. Okay, are we guys learning? Next is letter O, open and check your accounts. Even though you have a bookkeeper, always make sure that you need to check even monthly on your phone if there are some transactions that are unauthorized. For example, if you cancel your Netflix that you use for business, or you cancel your software subscription, or you downgrade, it's important that you are checking it once a month, and you have a quarterly meeting with the bookkeeper. Because any type of unnecessary expenses are added to your budget. So that's why randomly open it, even you have a dedicated bookkeeper. Next is letter U, utilize every deduction. The two most underutilized expenses are home office deductions. You need to know how to put your direct and indirect expenses on your house. Especially during the COVID situation, there are so many businesses that can operate with the use of your own home. Can you use your garage? Can you use your extra storage outside as a business expense? For the car, if you're using one car, how can you differentiate the standard versus the actual deductions? When to use it and when not to use it. So that's why you are letter U. You can utilize all of those. Next, letter N. There will come a time, this is where do not put the cart before the horse. Do not put yourself on payroll, especially if you're still in a negative on your company. There is extra form, especially, that's why I highly recommend for you to become an LLC for the tax purpose, but there is a timing. If you want to know more, we will have a free consultation for you to know when to put yourself on payroll. A lot of people, it's a misconception when you withdraw money, transfer money, 2,000, 5,000 per month. That is not payroll. Any type of amount of money that you transfer monthly to your personal account, that's still a taxable event. It's a taxable income. So let's say 5,000 because you have to pay the home bills, your kids' education, personal travel, and then you withdraw 5,000 to the bank. So that is how much? 60,000 in a year. A lot of some clients, they thought that, oh, 50,000 is a business expense. No, or 60,000 is a business expense. No, that's still, owner's withdrawal is still a taxable income. That's not a business expense. Okay, so if you want to learn more what to do with that, we are here. And then next is letter T, Tax savings benefits. This is the time that you park your money somewhere with the different tax sheltered products like IRA, 401k, annuity, term insurance. All of this have tax savings benefits. If you want to know more, we are here on how to restructure. It's all about mapping it, developing accountable plans for you and then for your company or employees. Having benefits with the employees are also good, not just for the tax purpose alone, but also for retaining your employees, because it's so hard to train new employees rather to retain the new ones. I mean, the old ones, because try to give them benefits package that more than the compensation itself. They will appreciate it more, and remember, they're the one that help your company grow. Another, all tax forms will be needed. Whenever you go to your tax professional or accountant, make sure to bring your W-2, 1099s. Those are the top two forms that are very important. All 1099s should be brought to your tax professional, and then your tax forms are the W-2. If you have education fee statement, with 1098. Then letter N, neat and organized records. Again, I really highly suggest that you need to have an accounting software like Quickbooks Online that organizes your financial statements from your balance sheet and then your cash flow. Lastly, we have top priority reports. Remember the deadline for partnership was way back March 15. Remember, if you haven't filed that, 1120S, which is the S Corp, is also, the deadline was March 15. If you didn't have that, filed an extension, there is a penalty. Remember, not filing on time has more penalty than not paying on time, because there are two requirements that we need to do as a business owner: paying on time and filing on time. So you really have to file an extension if you cannot make it. So this coming April 17 is the filing deadline for 1040. If you don't know how to file an extension, we are here to help you. So that is our ACCOUNTANT accountant for tips for tax savings and bookkeeping tips. Now we're going to touch an overview for the ERC employee retention credit. So an employee retention credit, do you have W-2 employees way back 2019? Okay, so for example, Gloria has a clinic. She has admin staff. She has a receptionist. She has other people under W-2. Under the Employee Retention Credit, or ERC, this is a refundable payroll tax credit when you have W-2. It only applies to people that have W-2s. It's up to 5,000 per employee in 2020, and it can go up to 7,000 per employee for each of the first 3 calendar quarters in 2021, the total of 26,000 per employee. Fourth quarter of 2021 is no longer eligible except for recovery startup business, or the RSUBs, recovery startup businesses. It is capped at 50,000 per quarter for Q3 and Q4 2021. In December 2020, it exploded when the law changed to allow taxpayers to receive the PPP loan to claim the ERC. So that's why, even if it's been there together with the Paycheck Protection Program, it has never been fully utilized, this ERC money. So there are eligibility tests, because the ERC overhaul, like every 2 months or 3 months, they're changing the eligibility. Before they said, oh, this is only applied for W-2 employees that got COVID, but then they repeal it and then they change it again, and they want to qualify even without your employees never got COVID, you can still claim an ERC. But what are the two main eligibility tests? Number one, you have the significant decline in gross receipts, less than 50% drop more than 50% drop in gross receipts in quarter 2020 compared to the same quarter in 2019. Eligibility extends until quarter where gross receipts recover at least 80%, and then less than 20% drop in gross receipts in any quarter 2021. I'm not going to go over with all the details. The main important thing that you need to remember is, number one, significant decline on gross receipts, and number two, full or partial suspension of operations. If there is, for example, the gym, they did have, only 20% occupancy, so you might be eligible. Or for example, a restaurant, only 50% occupancy, you are definitely qualified to apply here. Okay. So if you want to know more, we have an ERC link so we can pre-qualify you. There's still billions of dollars of money here. So that's why you can connect with us and YCO Tax and the business. then you know where to find us. We are associated with Legal Shield, QuickBooks affiliated, and IRS acceptance agent. We have a promotion going on. You can bundle your bookkeeping and tax with us. That we would offer peace of mind audit assistance for the next 3 years. So if we do your books and tax and we file it on our company, your audit assistance is already free for the next 3 years. Any letter that you receive for your 2022 for the next 3 years, we will be there to handle it for you. We read, we review, we respond on your behalf. Okay, so if you want to know more of that, we also just booked us an appointment. This is only one-time offer. We also do, these are part of our services. Just screenshot this one, from accounting to bookkeeping. Okay. All right. The ERC is one of the services that we provide. Also for the loan processing, we help to put the packet together in behalf of you for your lender. All right. So that's why the benefits of outsourcing, you have a peace of mind, save headaches, save time, save money, and have faster access to grants and loans. This is very popular during the COVID situation. That example, like Gloria, she didn't have to sort out her income and expenses. All we have to do is submitted the ready report that we did for her 2020 annual financial statements. And trust to Tax, we are a worry-free, year-round, competitive, and on-time payroll, bookkeeping, and tax solution. That's why check our reviews. There you go. So you have to choose your battle. Do you want the one on the left side? There's so many people still doing this, highly audited, my God. Or you want to be on the right side, organized financial statements. And then do you work on your business or work in the business? You should be on the right side. Choose your battle. Because again, great things in business are never done by one person. They're done by a team of people. Again, guys, thank you for watching. I'm Christopher, IRS Acceptance Agent, Tax Professional. And this is our presentation. If you have further questions, let us know. Let me know, comment below, and I'll keep in touch and keep you posted soon. Stay safe, everyone.